work, and it is a protein sparing modified fast day. I've got my pulled pork. I've got 16 ounces in this bowl. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this keto chow, which is the spicy taco base. If you guys have your favorite powdered taco seasoning or flavoring or fajita, you know, you guys can use that as well.
Can you show that?
Yes. You guys can use that as well. Whatever you have for your Mexican spices, you're welcome to use. If you don't have or want to use taco seasoning, I'm going to put in just a little bit of water. To start with, I'm putting in 4 ounces. I'm going to stir it.
What are you making?
I am making just a little casserole. Here's my little casserole. I'm going to put my pork in here, and I'm going to meringue the top and put it in the oven.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't want my sauce too gravy, but I do want it saucy. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody?
I got it. I'm everybody right now. So
if
I get it,
it's 6 ounces of water right now. 6 ounces of water. Now I'm going to turn this on. Let that heat up and marry and see if I need to add more or add more water or not to that. Make it just a little bit more saucy, I think. Since it's going in a casserole dish, it can be a little, I'm going to put a whole cup in.
Is that an American cup or is that a Canadian cup?
It's 8 ounces. I know. That's crazy. When you have to ask Alexa or one of our viewers sent me this long, lengthy thing. All she wanted to know was how many eggs to use. You guys want to know why I use 500 grams of egg whites? Because if you ask Alexa, she'll say, do you want medium eggs? You need this. For, you know, large eggs, you need this. For extra large eggs, you need this. For jumbo eggs, you need this. It just seems like for what I put in seasoning wise, I gotta find my lid. Do I have a lid over here somewhere? Do you see the, oh, there it is. Found it. Found the pan lid. Depending on what size your egg is how many grams. So I have just found from trial and error doing this, you guys, that it's almost out. Here, I'll show you in just a minute. This is organic extra virgin olive oil.
Works great.
And it's non-aerosol. It works great. The egg whites do not stick.
That's especially what she uses on the fabric pans.
Yes.
That stuff
on the
works
mesh,
great.
on the black mesh pan. So, and I would put it up over the sides because you guys...
Was it Jelly who told you about
Jelly
that?
from Fat Keto told me about that.
Yeah.
So, any place an egg white hits and cooks, it's going to stick like glue. So you want to make sure the oil you do use, you put it on the handle and everything else because it's going to rise up. So let me put this in. Sorry, you guys, I dropped something on the burner which was burning, and then my mom called. So I had burning stuff, mom.
Yeah.
So anyway, I put the lid on this, and I'm just reheating it. Sprayed my pan, it's all ready to go. Now, I just want to top it with a little meringue. I've got 4 egg whites, or 187 or 89 grams. Yeah. So it's there. This is how much I got. 2/3. 2/3 about an American cup. 187-ish grams. Now, egg white powder. I'm going to use a little less than 1/4 cup. I'm going to put a little bit of allulose in this.
What's a little bit?
Well, since we're using 4 egg whites, it would be a tablespoon, because 4 tablespoons equal 1/4 cup, and we're splitting it into 1/4. So I'm using kind of 1/4 and 1/4. Now, I'm just putting a tinky winky, just a sprinkle, just a smidge, a little bit of onion, just a little bit. A little bit. A little bit of garlic. Just a little bit. You can't even see it, Harry.
Keep up with you, man.
I'm sorry. Here, just a little bit. Nutritional yeast. Just a little bit. And a little bit of Redmond's real salt. Probably a little dash of each. Okay? Because I don't want a ton of egg whites. I just want it to cover my casserole. I'm going to put in, excuse me, let me stir this. I hear it. I hear it bubbling, see? I feel the bottom of it. So it's an electric stove, so I can turn that off and it'll still be hot. So I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna put in quarter of a teaspoon, or an eighth of a teaspoon. Let's just put in an eighth of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. And I'm going to put just a little bit of active yeast, about an eighth of a teaspoon in my bread. There we go. So I've just split everything down to make it smaller. You know, if there's only 2 of you, right, you don't need a huge casserole, but you want that taste. I want more of a Mexican flair tonight, but I don't want a huge casserole because I got a ton more pork. So, here we go. Let's get going on this. Hey you guys, I put in cornbread. I'm making cornbread, egg white cornbread. So you guys, I put in 10 drops of the concha, which is sweet bread and cornbread drops each, and a few drops of yellow food coloring because I wanted to make a more cornbread taste. The problem is going to be getting this out of the beater and into the, because I'm dealing with such a small amount of egg white, you know. Oh, look at that. I wanted just a little bit of yellow to trick the eye into thinking that there's some corn in it. And I'm just finished floating it out here, getting that yellow food coloring everywhere. Look at that. That's nice. Now, because it's a protein-sparing modified fast day, I am not putting in cheese. But you guys, you could layer sour cream. You could throw some olives here. Then you could put your cheese. Then you could put your meringue on top. Yes, indeed. Or you could put your corn flavoring. Man, one time you don't want a billion tons of meringue and it decides to whip super duper good.
Probably because you just swallow them out. Probably because you just
You
swallow
can't,
them out.
well, that's true. I don't know. Is that why?
I don't know.
Actually, this is perfect. You guys can make a shepherd pie this way. You guys could make a chicken pot pie this way.
It's really bright. I hope I can turn it down some so you can see it, you know?
Want every last bit of this in. I don't like wasting anything. I'm gonna do a cross bun. Let me get it smooth. I'm gonna go just barely draw a line. You don't want to cut in too deep because then it just splits it wide open. You just want a cross bun. And let me get a paper towel and get this off the handles because any little bit is gonna stick to this Corningware. And we do not want that. Easier to wipe it off than to worry about trying to boil it off.
Later on, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes the dishwasher mad.
Makes Harry Shinsky mad.
Yeah, I'm the dishwasher.
I know you are. Okay, you guys. That is going into the oven. I am very excited about that cute little pie. So there we go. That is pulled pork. This is pulled pork Mexican pie. It's going into the oven. I'm going to cook it for 20 minutes, then check it because the inside of the pie is already cooked. We're just cooking the meringue on that, you guys. So let me close the door. I'm going to start 15 minutes. And I'm gonna come back and check. Now, should we leave it set in there? Let's check it. Harry, I need to just pull this out and feel it first. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, smell that.
God, it smells
man.
fabulous.
Oh yeah.
You think it's ready?
Yes, I do. So I need Harry to pull that out of the oven. That smells like cornbread, sweet cornbread. I put the sweet Mexican sweet bread in here, Harry.
Yeah.
And I put, and I put cornbread drops.
You know what setting? You want it on that setting or
That's
the other
good.
setting?
Be careful because it's very hot.
No
So this
way.
is my Mexican Southwest protein sparing modified fast Southwest casserole, and look at the top of that cross.
Yeah, see what that does?
Well, I want you to do this, Harry.
It really is cool what it does. I noticed that when you start doing it on bread, then so did everybody else.
Well, they're cutting too deep is
Yeah,
the
I know.
challenge. You guys, I literally drew the line. You know, if you cut down in the meringue, even a 1/4 of an inch, it's going to fillet it. You just want to draw a line. For some reason, drawing a line, look at that. Now this side I kind of undid, but that made it perfect, you guys.
Can you move it over there where it's not so bright? Or no?
I think that needs to go back in.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I think I can do it. I think 5 more minutes. Okay, Harry, it's ready. Take out Wendy's Southwest Protein Sparing Modified Fast Casserole. Protein Sparing Modified Fast Southwest Casserole. There you go. Ooh, yeah.
Look at that, man.
Ooh,
Do you want to
man.
push it in and start over?
Nope, take it out. That's good. Oh, man, perfect. That would feed a family of 4 with a side salad, man.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that beautiful, you guys? That is so pretty, huh, Harry?
Yep.
There. Ooh. Okay, you guys, I'm excited. That's my little casserole. Very excited. We're going to let it cool down for 5 minutes. And then we'll be back to cut it and get to the inside delicious goodness. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut. I think I'm going to cut this. And then I'll scoop it up. course, I use an old steak knife that doesn't cut for anything. This would be so good, like I said, with sour cream and some onions and some black olives, and you can make like a tamale casserole. Let me see if I can get this big scoop. There you go. That's one. Man, doesn't that smell delicious?
Oh, that smells good.
I got a little bit of beef on there, but that's okay. So you guys, take a look at that. Wendy's protein sparing modified fast Southwestern pie. Yes, indeed. So you could sprinkle some cheese, you could put sour cream, put some olives, you could make it your own, but you guys, this smells heavenly, doesn't it, Harry? Smells spicy, taco-y, deliciousness.
Yeah, man, it looks really good.
Okay, now we have to do a taste test. Yes, we do. Let me get a fork. They're like a souffle. Come on over here. Can you see this? It's like a souffle. I don't want to burn my mouth off. Ow! Like I said.
Hot, huh?
Oh yeah. Hot. Very good. Keto chow, spicy taco soup is spicy. So I would not add any spices until you taste it, because it really doesn't need anything else. It is real, and that's coming from somebody who, you know, has an issue with sensitivity issues. Look at that. I am not a super taster. I'm an under taster. That's so good. Yeah, I gotta have some of that.
Good, huh?
You can still do the meat buns and stuff, but I wanted to do more of a casserole dinner, throw a salad together, have a side salad and some of this. The coolness of that side salad to refresh your palate for this. Awesome. Okay, Harry, I want you to have taste. You're supposed to smell it. Be careful, you'll burn your tongue, because it's oven hot.
God, it smells fantastic. Mmm.
Can you look into the camera, sir, and say, mmm?
Yeah, that's really good, because this bread stuff
Sops up the gravy.
Oh yeah, it just softs it up. Oh man. Mmm. Oh, I really like that.
You don't really need the sour cream or any of the stuff. You don't drop it.
How am I gonna drop it? You mean the plate?
Well, yeah, it's lean. No, the food's coming out. It's very hot.
Mm.
Okay, come get the camera back.
I like that.
That's a keeper.
Yeah.
That's a keeper. Yes, indeed. That is delicious. If you have somebody who's gluten-free, this would be an awesome dish to make for them, right? It's very, very good, you guys. Anyway, hope you guys like what we did today. Anyway, everybody, please remember to like, subscribe, ring the little bell, give us a thumbs up. We'll see you right here tomorrow.